last game. He ended up going heat-seeking missiles level 1, but this time he is playing against a melee hero. He might have just gotten this laser anyway.
Yeah, it's pure damage,
and
quite good.
Evasion, yeah, he was never going to hit the Death Prophet with that laser, but in this Ember Spirit matchup, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten this anyways. And
yep, that's why you do it. Just denies the creep there from the Ember Spirit, so already looking pretty good in that lane now. Bottom, they do have all 3 heroes here from PSG.LGD, so trying to maybe find themselves an early first blood, but it doesn't end up connecting. Jin-Q probably going to head top soon.
Yep, I mean, Viper's amazing with trading, but he is pretty slow. 275 base movement speed, so it's very easy to run him down if you have multiple heroes. As long as you're not like actually trading with him and letting him build up too many stacks of that poison attack onto you.
Faith Beyond here with a nice creep drag.
Yeah, but that's going to go between, I think, his tier 1 and his tier 2 tower, where it is very safe and he could deny a lot of farm away from M77 here on this Spectre. Ideal for them, and maybe Jin-Q can help mess up a couple of these last hits as well. The Spectre going to struggle these first couple of creep waves, thanks to how they're playing with this Jin-Q and his Lycan here, both very annoying.
Yeah, absolutely. Things going really well. I'm curious to see, you know, how this mid lane's going to end up panning out. Like, nothing to say yes on his Tinker once again.
Owning already.
Yeah, he's off to a really good start in zone. You do have to have a, I mean, exactly what Lizard said, right? He has to have a good start on this Ember Spirit to really, you know, be able to deal with this Tinker as we go into the mid-late game. But
yeah, he's not having a good start on this Ember Spirit. He's hiding behind a tree. Can't get anywhere close to the creep wave. Has no HP to work with, and he's got to play back for a little bit now. We'll look back up here into the top lane. I mean, a lot of damage coming out pretty quickly from Jin-Q here on the Dark Willow. I mean, Victor fairly tanky, not as awful on the lane as it used to be like years ago. They're spamming out your daggers onto the enemies, and you know, you have a reasonably okay time trading people now that you've got a little bit more HP regen.
They're going to try and get aggressive here, getting the Brambles. Going to be dodged out by the side of Phoenix. Obviously, a lot of damage from even just a level 1 Brambles.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful to avoid those.
125 with that, plus the root. But, you know, these aren't the caliber of players that are going to walk right to the Brambles. Come on, Ricky.
I just, yeah, it'd be a bait, you know? They'd be baiting the Bramble for sure.
Yeah. But like it, unfortunately, not being able to provide any stun means it's a little bit difficult to set up the Brambles onto these heroes.
Nice 2-hero torrent bottom by Ame. Will be able to save Y. He'll walk all the way back home on the Bane. Unless he's got, I can't tell if that's his career. It is, but he's still going to go home. Okay.
So Lycan just going for Helm of the Dominators is first item. Helm of the Overlord is what, you know, pretty much every Lycan builds right now. And despite a number of nerfs, it's still way too good. I'm not sure what they were thinking when they added that to the game.
So it is really good, but there's usually when you see like these Helm of the Overlord heroes, there's going to be someone on your team that can deal with the Helm of the Overlord, right? But I look at Phoenix Gaming's lineup, and they just don't have one of those heroes.
Mars was seen as like kind of a counter to the Lycan for a little bit when the Helm of the Overlord was very popular.
Just because you can hold him in the arena.
Get Spirit back on the Viper down in the bottom lane, but
he's fine. Oh, is he? Now Ame actually taking a lot of damage here. The 5 points in that poison attack, or 5 stacks rather, but not enough to find the kill, so he's gonna be okay.
Tanky hero, thankfully, and he gets himself back up thanks to the salves and balance swap back in, so he does end up being okay. No blood yet, Ricky. Blood.
4 minutes in, it's bound to happen. Shining on this Viper, would love to grab it. He's doing really well. Mid lane. Damn. Okay. Well, you ask and you shall receive. Nev, first blood once again for nothing to say.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, they're doing really, really, really well.
Dire's middle tower.
I'm curious to see what Shining's gonna be able to pull off here on this offlane Viper, because he's gonna have to make a lot of space here.
Not much, I feel, in this game. It's gonna be kind of difficult. I think like,
Zone, he should be fine here. He actually doesn't have a remnant though, forced to already use it, and that's gonna be another tower taken here for the side of PSG.LGD. They're taking more though as they find Shining bottom. Blink in from Tinker as he executes him just in time, and
without you in it.
They're turning up the tower.
Whatever at the moment. I think you want to be catching out this Lycan.
Yeah, I think they saw the smoke here and they know exactly what's going on. YP drops the arena, traps the Bane here, goes for the Fiend's Grip, gonna get instantly canceled. Both does come through. Dodged down thanks to the Nightmare though, and Now double Viper Strike isn't enough. It will take down the Bane, but it doesn't really matter. It's just going to be Faith Beyond cleaning up big on this Lycan.
Actually, how the Overlord completed. Huge damage coming up from this goal and finishing off that Mars there.
And the only real answer is going to be the Arena just trapping him in place, but you can just run your summons at any of these supports and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Well, if they're in the Arena, they suffer from the same thing.
Yeah. Now here in the river zone, gets aggressive here onto the Dark Willow. Might want to rethink this one. Is again another kill for Faith Beyond. M77 now chasing down ZinQ. Will be able to find the kill, but he's in pretty deep and does have a TP to get away. LWW gonna try and offer some assistance. Bane rotating in, doesn't actually make it. They get the X though from Ame. In comes the X. There's gonna be the boat to connect, and Tinker joining the fight as well. Do they have the damage to finish him off, making his way up onto the high ground? Trying to continue the chase here. M77, he's giving him the runaround, but it's gonna be Tinker eventually, right?
Nothing to say, always gets it.
Oh my, he's out. He is out. Shining though, setting up a kill here onto the Tinker. They come in a little bit too far now. You're out of mana. Can they actually find these kills though? The damage, the cleave from Ame's Kunkka as well, plus the summons. He just gets himself a double and leaves. Yes, you don't find the kill there onto the Spectre, but finding two extra ones. No, Terrorize not going to connect. Ooh, nice pump fake though from the Dark Willow, able to make some space, and they go ahead and punish the Ember Spear for that one. Now YP on the run, sniped by the Dark Willow.
That was so unbelievable.
They get a feed grip. Oh no, he just thought he was out. Ends up trying to come back to the bottom lane and ends up being all 5 dead for the side of Phoenix. I'm sure you give the Aegis to Kunkka, right? Yeah. Dude, indeed, he's almost got his BKB.
Yeah, that's the big thing that he's been working on for a little while.
Yeah, this TP out, man, it was so sick.
It was so clutch, but look, the Soulbind comes off the 2, but the sleep is there and then just stunned up there. I'm trying, they don't have any damage to follow it off.
I thought for sure that this was going to pay out. Ended up just not working for them.
Yeah, nobody's there. They just can't do anything to it. I mean, they were forced to back away and not attack them on PSG, but...
Dude, this Terrorize was so
that
sick.
Fake. Oh my god. That
baited him out perfectly.
Disgusting how well played.
Demon just like joined for kills, and it like Phoenix Gaming doesn't really have a lot of I would say kill potential right now. Like they're just so tanky on the side of PSG.LGD. They have a lot of answers. X here in the mid lane is gonna find Shiny. He's trying to get onto a Y. The supports will be able to collapse on top of him. They will be able to take down the Bane, but Shining just getting crushed by Ame here. He's gonna join him, and now YP on the run, taken down by the Tinker. M77, the Spectre, the only hero that cannot afford to die, just surrounded and did not even stand a chance here against the damage from LGD.
Yeah, nothing to say, absolutely melting them, and it looked like
a lot of damage here, just burning down to zone. In comes Ame though with the Kunkka, does have a DD rune into the Fiend's grip. That's gonna cancel that TP out in zone. Does need to be very careful off into the trees. They do find him, they get the rune as he goes into the bramble. Dark Willow gets the last laugh in this engagement.
They just about predicted that Remnant on the Ember Spear. The torn to the trees wasn't meant for that support there. That was meant for the Ember, but you know, he goes in the bramble, he dies anyways. So impatient done, in my opinion, but I think it was just baiting them out. Maybe a little bit impatient. They didn't want to wait for the next Roche. Instead, they want to be hitting these high grounds right away.
I mean, if they can force the buyback on the Ember, I mean, his game's already in shambles, and X here once again onto Shining, gonna connect with the boat, just coming in to try and do what damage he can. The BKB is gonna get popped, just gonna chase him down here. Doesn't care, there's nothing to say, just blinks right into the middle of this arena.
Yeah, now it's one huge tool they don't have in order to defend their base.
He's gonna run onto the high ground here. Faith Beyond letting the boys deal with this support Grimstroke for the moment, trying to chase him back into the fountain. He's gonna protect himself.
Oh, no, Tinker?
Oh god, Tinker, don't do it to him. He blinks in, finds Shining X boat once again, and now at the tier 4s, they found the Ember Spirit. Hearst Crown's gonna cast, doesn't even need. Nothing to say, just doing so much work here on the Tinker, protected by the BKB for the moment. The damage coming through, the Torrent connects, the Cleave nearly kills YP as well, but he gets Shining in the base, so a 2 for 0. And that dog, the Pirate Wolf, it seems to be doing pretty good.
I'm putting in work here. 36k net worth advantage here at only 29 minutes into the game. This is absolutely insane, the hurt that PSG.LGD is putting onto them here, but you gotta tap out soon.
He buys himself a BKB. Why? Buys his own. He wants to go for the full duration feeds grip, and he's got him. He takes the Spectre. The disrespect at the fountain. LGD just wipe Phoenix once again in their base.
That's it. Phoenix morale in shambles after that. They finally GG out, but their throne goes down first, and this is the PSG LGD that people are used to playing against and seeing.